Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fair IC's live stream. I hope you are very comfortable and getting ready for a good show. We are just going to get it rolling for a few minutes, and I'm going to nip off camera, and we're just going to test the connection. You know how it goes with us, so we're pretty, we want to make sure it's a good one. So I'm going to just turn off the microphone, let the camera roll for a few minutes, and I'll be back at exactly the right time. All right, so see you in a minute. Bye-bye. Hello, guys. Hello and welcome. We are here for the live stream. And I was wondering if you guys could hear us or not in the background because we turned off the microphone. And I was a bit nervous because I thought maybe the microphone might have switched to something else and then might still be on. Let me know in the comments if you could hear me or not. And yeah, I wasn't talking very loud anyway. All right, let's see who we've got here. Oh, we've got, let me just move my chat to the other side so I'm not facing too far away from you guys. It's been a long time. How are you all? Yeah, it's been a really long time. I guess we wanted to get a live stream. We wanted to have one or 2 weeks ago actually, and we were going to start it. And then there was a storm. There was a big typhoon here in Guangzhou, and the power went the day before, and we thought, oh, we don't want to risk it, you know. So so we canceled it, and we've actually canceled it twice now because of storms. You know, we're trying to be very careful these days because, you know, the last time the connection was pretty bad, and it was because there was a storm at the time. It's you know, it's that season at the moment, and yeah, so we've been kind of thinking about having a live stream for a long time, and we've got a few cars that we've wanted to show off for a while, and so today's the day, and hopefully everything's going to go well. Let's see who's here, and then I'll introduce the show. So hello, Tracy Nana Shake Pruitt, RC Granny. We have GSG and Jeff Makovich. They need to do a live stream once a week. Yeah, we always hope to do a live stream once a week. Yeah, it doesn't always go as well as, as regularly as we would like. Um, okay, Dragon will be number one for the stream, says RC Granny. Yeah, where's Dragon? Yeah, Dragon Crawl and Bash, you're here. That's great. Yeah, oh, we have some awards on our chat box today. So Dragon Crawl and Bash was crowned number one, and so RC Granny was correct. I'm not sure what the criteria is for this, but it might just be whoever was here first. But yeah, that's a cool new feature. Sean de Cruz is here. Nice to see you. Crazy Crawlers, New Zealand. Mystic RC, OG Mikey's Room. Okay, we've got a bunch of people here. Chad Trone, Panda Poo. No audio, says Panda Poo. I did turn the microphone off, but Crazy Caller says, "Is the mic running?" So I'm very curious about that too. Let me know in the comments. We do have a new microphone, and it's a pretty, it's much better one. Hopefully, the sound is better. I always listen to my live streams, and they don't sound as good as they should. So yeah, it's great to have a microphone, and hopefully that is going to be a big improvement for the show going forward. Joe is a no-show. No, I was here. I was right there at the beginning. So thank you guys for waiting. We normally like to start at about 10, but we do want to have a quick test before we begin so that we can check the internet connection. I noticed that fancy mic as well, says Tracy Nanashake Pruitt. RC Granny says Joe's getting professional with the mic. Yeah, you start to be mistaken and start thinking that I'm professional when actually I'm not. Hello from Canada, says RC Barbed Wire Adventures. Eddie Hauser, Robert Wolf. Okay, very good. Nobody heard you talking shit. Yeah, you know it. No, I wasn't actually. I was very, very quiet. And yeah, just I was a bit worried that you hear the background noise. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I've got a bunch of stuff to show you today, guys. We're going to unbox the brand new 1.7 Ultra 4 Bronco from Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna do my nut. I'm really gonna go crazy about this kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but we're gonna have to do something. So I was just saying that we're gonna unbox the Ultra 4 Bronco from FMS. It's a new 1.7 short course racer, and I can't wait to get it out of the box. So we're gonna open that, but I'm gonna be very, very careful while I open it because it's not actually going to be sent. It's not actually for us to keep. We need to send this out to an influencer after the show, and so I need to keep it in very good condition. I'm not going to turn it on, unfortunately, and I'm not going to send it and crash it into a wall. But I will show you the body. I'll show you the inside parts, and and have a good look at the articulation and so on. So yeah, hopefully the show will survive long enough for us to do that. And then we've got two mods to show you, two Blue K10 mods. And we'll talk a little bit about an upcoming one, which is going to be coming out quite soon. And we're going to have a giveaway. Okay, so we're going to give one car away, and this will be one of our Blue K10 mods. Okay, so we're very excited to do that. Stay with us, and hopefully the internet will go smoothly from now on. Okay. There's a bunch of new stuff on our website as well. So if you go to our website, fairrc.com, and click on new arrivals, you'll see that we've got a bunch of new stuff. And I'm going to show some of it today. And yeah, whatever I've got, I'll try and show it off for you guys. If you've got any questions about the cars coming up, then just type it into the chat box and I will try to catch them. Okay, if I catch them, I'll try my best to answer them. All right, so let's get the car out of the box. All right, it's a big one. Okay. Oops. Have a look, guys. Okay. So as you can see, it's pretty big. I mean, I'm going to put it next to a coffee cup so you can see the scale. So yeah, it's a big one. And let's get it out the box. Okay. I've already damaged that part of the box. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be very careful. The inside. I think I might turn it around the other way so that the transmitter doesn't fall out. Have a look, guys. Northwest RC Adventure says, when are we getting the big 110 scale camel trophy rigs, Joe? And I don't have an exact date. You know, these things, they get planned and then they get pushed back. Let's do it up here this way. Okay, hold on tight. That's gonna topple. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna give this box to my guys over here. Oh, look at that. This car is absolutely sweet. And I have to be honest, I have not seen it in person yet. This is the first time I've seen it in person. There's the transmitter. That's a big transmitter, and you can see how big the car is in comparison. Look at it next to my laptop. Okay, it's in nice plastic protection, just to stop any scratches inside the box. It's heavy, it's very heavy. It's good exercise. Okay, look at that. Okay, so this is a licensed car from FMS, and it's licensed by Ford and also RTR, who are these guys who make this version of the car. And they do, you know, they get the car ready for racing. It looks, you know, when I saw this sticker, I was thinking, why do FMS have an Armour logo on their car? It looks just like Armour's logo, right? But it's actually an RTR logo. And RTR does not mean ready to run like it does in RC industry. It means ready to rock. Okay, so yeah, ready to rock is a pretty cool name. Look at this suspension, guys. Sweet. Wow, look at the front. That's a pretty cool shot. Just push at the back. Okay, so this here is the Ultra 4 short course racer. It's a real car. It's called the Fun Haver, and it's based on the Bronco. But as you can see, it's quite different look to a normal Bronco. Yeah, we've got cool lights at the front. Very recognizable Ford grille and Ford logo. We have licensed Nitto tires. I think this is one of the first times that FMS have actually licensed their tires. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Big chunky tires. We have all the stickering. I love the lines, the body lines of this car. It's very aggressive, but very sleek and aerodynamic at the same time. It's got a great look to it. Okay. We have a cool skid at the front. Let's raise it up. That's what it looks like. Okay. And yeah, I love all the stickering. We've got all like licensed stickers like Shell, Pennzoil, Ford Performance, Optima. I love the Nitto logo at the bottom. That's cool. And then Along the side, we have these words fun haver. And yeah, so these cars are normally driven by a couple of well-known drivers in America called Lauren Healy and Vaughn Gittin Jr. Lauren Healy actually stopped by our Facebook the other day and wrote a comment to kind of endorse this car. And yeah, it was great to see. Look at, it's got two drivers. So we've got both of them in there. Okay. It says no spare tire. I haven't looked in the contents of the box yet. Yeah, I need to double check what's included in the box. Where have we put it? Is this all that comes in the box? Yeah, I'll double check that, but we've moved it away. I'm not sure if there's anything that's included that I didn't look at. We have fire extinguishers at the back, which will hopefully not be used. We even have these cool mud flaps. I'm just noticing this one might get caught on the wheel, so just be careful with that. You might just want to keep it away from the wheel. You put something here. Yeah, we could take it off, but it looks pretty cool, and you don't want it to get ripped or anything. So yeah, very nice. I'm not sure which of the lights are working, but basically the body, the body is held together by these clips. So we can take this off, and there's two clips at the back. Okay, and let's see how it goes when I open it. Very nice. Now these, be careful when you open it, because the light connector is here. You need to take that one off if you want to get inside the car. I'm going to just unconnect it now and take it off. Okay. So they've also got these straps at the back, keeping it down. So I'll just leave it like this, I think. It's a bit hard to show you the inside when the body's hanging off like this, but have a look. It's all protected in this plastic casing. We have a hobby wing. Let me just get the size for you. Hobby wing 4274 size, 1600 kV brushless motor with 150A waterproof ESC. The servo is very strong, high torque, 60 kilogram servo. This brushless motor has a smart fan to keep it cool. Easy place to put your battery, and it accepts between 3S and 6S batteries. So, you know, if you're a pro and you're looking to get top speed, then 6S is the way to go. But 4S may be pretty good for people who are just learning it and want something a bit easier to control. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, another very cool feature of this car is the double suspension on front and rear, the shocks, I mean, and that double suspension makes it very cushy when it lands. Yeah, let me show you that in more detail. You can see here, see the double shocks. And they are aluminium shocks. They're very strong, thick, durable shocks. Very nice. It comes with sway bars at the front and back, just to give it a little bit more balance. And yeah, one of the cool features of the short course races, if they're done properly, like this one, is sorry, let me see if I can mount it back on. Yeah, that's on at the back. There we go. Is the one of the coolest features of these cars is the suspension and the way that, you know, it's linked up. So at the front, it's got independent suspension. I'll show you that. Okay, so you can see, maybe here, you can see, there we go, the arms acting independently at the front. And at the back, it's got a solid axle. So it's you can see the difference here. So you can see it's just a whole solid bar across. That gives it both stability and flexibility. So yeah, it's perfect for off-road racing. And you know, it's this kind of car is great for different kinds of modes that you want to put it in. So sorry, let me move that closer. Yeah, hope you guys are hearing me. But yeah, it's better for different kinds of modes. So you can crawl a little bit with it. You can race in the desert. You can do a bit of desert drifting. You know, you can drive it in your car park if there's enough space and things like that. Do be careful. So yeah, it's a really nice. I love the look. If you look at the suspension at the back through here, I'm not sure how to catch it, but yeah, here, so cool. What do you guys think? Is it the best basher, best, you know, big racing car that we've had on the show? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this something that you are looking forward to getting yourself? All right, it's been a while since I looked at the comments, so let's have a look through. Okay, we've got Scale Audio Solutions is here. Hello. It has a dust cover. That's new. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I think, feature inside. I've been eyeing the Funhaver and the FairRC Blue mod, and the new Red Cat Fusion says Civ's Gaming Citadel. So let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. Quinn's here, nice to see you, Quinn. Quinn's RC. I would love the Blue K10, says Chad Howell. And Chad Howell has just won our Way Cool McHugh on our Facebook community just by sharing a photo and tagging I love Fair RC. And we do those kind of competitions every month. This month is going to be for loyalty points. You get 10,000 loyalty points. Yeah, so do join our Facebook community. Joe's getting his arm workout in. Yeah, exactly. Edwin Dowsel says, what are the blue crowns? I showed up a little late. The blue crowns. I'm not sure. Oh, the blue crowns. Okay. Yeah, I think it's to do with who was here first, or maybe it might be to do with who is the top commenter, who comments the most. But I would be surprised if that's the case, because I think RC Granny probably is the top commenter. The Ridge Runner, the Shop Mini RC is here. Nice to see you here, Ken. The Ridge Runner is the same underneath, and it's badass. Yeah, this is basically, I wanted to get both of them on the show, but they said they're too big, and only this room is not big enough for both of them. No, we just didn't have the Ridge. It's called Ridge Runner. Okay, Ridge Runner. So we didn't have one available to compare, but basically they are the same chassis underneath, and yeah, so getting both of them, you'd be pretty well off, I think, if you got both of them. And let's see who else has been commenting. I think it's Ridge Racer, right? Ridge Racer, not Ridge Runner. I must have close to 20 from you guys, says Drop PCTV. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much, and awesome. What cars have you got, and what's your favorite at the moment? Is the rear diff locked? Says CK4RC. I believe it's a locked rear diff, but I need to confirm that. Locked. It doesn't say on here, so it's something we could find out for you. Yeah, it's not given in the description, and yeah, I'm not sure how to check that for you. Is that by turning the wheels? Maybe you can see how it runs when you turn the wheels. It feels like it's unlocked. Yeah. Yeah. All right, yeah. So I did know how to do that. I just didn't remember. I don't have a lot of these kind of cars on the show, so so do bear with me. But it's a pretty, you can see it's a pretty sweet car, and I would like to let you see a little bit more in depth inside. Let's just open it up and have a second look at it. Okay. So let's have a quick look. The here is metal. Oh no. Okay, I think it's fine. I need to be really careful with this car. This is metal, and so it's very strong and very smooth. Okay, here we go. And this one can come off, I imagine. Let's see how that works. It's got Velcro on the sides. So if you pull the Velcro, oh, it's quite tricky to get off actually. But yeah, every time I pull it off, it's like it sticks back on. There we go. Okay, so this dust protector, just protecting all those parts. That's pretty cool. And here you've got the motor under here. You've got the ESC and the fan over here. Connects to the batteries, which are tied down by Velcro straps. And it's a pretty deep tray there. Yeah, pretty deep tray for a battery. So that it's a very long tray actually, and it it takes 6S, which is going to be very cool. But just be careful where you drive it, and this is not something that you can really give to your little kids. Make sure that if you're playing with inexperienced drivers, make sure you're in a big open space. Sorry, I'm gonna probably put it away now. But yeah, what a cool car. Okay, I'm gonna just place it down. Okay, are you gonna get one? Let us know. If you do get one, make sure you post photos on our Facebook, on the community. We want to see it in action. Yeah, there's a guy who I've noticed on YouTube who's already posted videos. He's not an influencer, but he lives in China. And so he's got it early and he speaks English. So I don't know where he's from. But you can see him having a lot of fun with this car, and he's done a lot of modifications to it and things like that. So he's called Sunny Skies. So you can check him out. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of videos up in about a week's time. All right, so let's see what we're going to do next. So we've got the next thing we're going to show is a few little parts. Okay, so we'll leave the giveaway until the end. At the moment, let's see who we've got with us. We've got 94 people, 56 likes. Guys, can we get that up to like 80 likes? And then I'll do the giveaway, please. So let me show you some new stuff that we've got coming in. And yeah, we've had on our website some new arrivals. So this is a pretty cool little thing for anybody who's into scale crawling with 110 cars or 1/8 scale, something like that. This goes on the roof rack. And you open it up, and basically it's a little tent that goes on the side of your car. So these parts go down and stick into the mud, and this part screws on to the car and gives you a little bit of a scale look. Yeah, put some of your camping gear at the bottom and take a nice photo. But yeah, this mounts onto the car and just looks pretty cool on the car without even opening it up. Just looks pretty cool. So they tuck away pretty nice and easy, and it's got cool kind of reflective surface, and then just rolls up and goes back on. It screws onto the car, and then you can keep the whole thing closed with a couple of little hooks, these little pieces here. Yeah, let me just check the price. We've got this at the moment for $26.99. So it's not cheap. It's not cheap. But if you're looking for something like really scale detail and these kind of campers, we ordered a bunch of these campers recently, like different tents and things like that. I keep saying campers, but you know what I mean, like tents and stuff. And just seeing what fits on the car, what doesn't, and what looks good. So we might have a few more on the website soon as well. Okay, what's next? If you've got an FCX10, the K5 or the LC80 Pro, I should say, the ones with portal axles, then you'll be happy to see we've got some brass covers for those portals. So here are the portal axle covers. They come with all the hardware and add weight on your tires. Okay, so let's just have a good look. The finish is really nice. Okay. The sound need to be closer to my face. I need to get used to this mic. Hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you guys today. And then we've got front and rear portal covers or housing. And so I think this is another set. Okay. There we go. Pretty nice finishing on that. Very nice and a good weight to them. I'm not sure what the weight is. I can find it for you. It's on our website now. And you have different options. There's options for the portals and also for the axle gears cover. And the weight on these is for the axle housing, it's 17.5 grams per piece. Front portal housings are 48 grams. That will be these. And then the rear portal portal housing is 29.6 grams per piece. So yeah, these will help your performance for the LC80 Pro and the K5. And I'm not sure if I've got the, here, a few other pieces. Yeah. Have a look. So yeah, with those big heavy bodies, you're going to need to add a bit of weight to those wheels and tires. So yeah, this one, it tells you just here to put it on the right side or the left side. And yeah, they look really nice. Okay, we also have new wheels for 118 crawlers. So you can see this is one. I've shown these before, I think, but I'll just let you know. So they're on our website now. Could you zoom in, Aliang? Okay, and so these are plain silver, and they're really nice. They're 6-spoke, split spoke. So it's to kind of give the impression of a split spoke. It's impossible to do at this scale because of the screws at the back. So you need a place to screw it. So we just leave the impression of the split spoke in there. And then it's got this kind of concave recess in the middle, which is a very cool little feature. And you can see that there's a very low profile Batrazzi logo just running around the center. And these cars come with 2 hubs like this. These are simulation self-locking hubs, and they go at the front of the car, 2 at the front. And then we've got plain ones for the rear. Okay, so to make it easy for you guys buying them, we're selling them for 2 pieces each rather than 4 pieces. And that means that whichever style you want, you can get either the blue hubs or the plain hubs. But it's supposed to be 2 at the front, 2 blue ones at the front and 2 plain ones in the rear. But yeah, these are 1.2. I love the look of them. they're a little bit deep. I mean, not deep, but have a little bit of a yeah, of a, what do you call it? Anyway, it's a little bit deep, and then just they look really strong. These spokes, they look really strong, very rugged and durable. Have a couple of modern touches, but also very kind of old school look. So hopefully you like those. Have these simulation bead locks around the outside as well, which is really good, and very good finishing. Around here we have we have brass wheel weights, and these have the Batrazzi logo on here. And I'm not sure what the weight is for these, but you can see that they're vented, so that makes it nice and easy for you know, for so you don't need to make holes in your tires and things like that. And we've got a second version, which is here, a little bit more flashy. And so this is silver and blue. And we have the blue bead locks. We have in between the spokes, we have blue and the blue logo. So the blue logo stands out a little bit more. And it looks really nice with the blue hubs. We have another version coming out quite soon as well, which is black and red. And so if you're looking for a black wheel, then do wait on those. But what do you think about those, guys? Let me know in the comments and I'll have a look. Larry's Big Ass Gas Garage says, the locking hubs for the front is a nice touch. Glad you like them, Larry. The silver and blue looks so good, said CK4RC. Yes, stickers, please. I'll show you some stickers a bit later, actually. Love the hub option, says OG Mikey's RC Room. Awesome. Glad you guys like them. Joe looks like a radio DJ now. Yeah. Says Robert Wolf. They look sweet. They are so cool. Love the color. Okay, cool. And would you like them in 1.0 size? Because these are 1.2s, which I think look much better on those pickups, like the Hummer EV, the K10. It looks much better. But yeah, if you want them in maybe for a normal 118 car or a 124 scale car, you might want 118 size. But I was wondering about this because I think with all the detail, the very fine detail, it might just not look that good if you get smaller. But I'm not sure. Maybe remove some of the coloring on it if we made 1.0s. What do you think? Would you prefer to keep that detail on a 1.0? Okay, yes, please, on 1.0s. 1.0 says Dragon Crawl and Bash. They should be available for all the Batrazzi wheels, Joe. You mean these hubs? We're sure to do that, I'm sure. I don't like the odd-sized rim, says Edwin Dowsel. Will the 1.2 tires be on sale soon? So let me show you those. We have here. Okay, so these are really nice. They're very kind of squared off, angular, with these big chunky shoulder lugs. And so it gives it a very straight profile along the top and down the sides. And it looks very smart. It's very, it gives you that look of a off-road vehicle. And yeah, we've got very soft, sticky material. And yeah, it's kind of got that directional look to it, but they're not really like mud tires or anything like that. Just kind of simulation off-road style. And I think that I think that the best thing about these is the look. So if you like the look, then I think this, this is a cool thing for your builds. If you want to build something with that kind of modern, rugged look, and that very smart look with the straight edges and things like that. But yeah, if you can, I can show you a bit later. I'll show you the wheel properly mounted on the tire. But yeah, I'm just doing a rough job of it here, but I'll show you what it looks like a bit later. Yeah. Okay, so what have we got next? So last thing I'd like to show you before we move on to the final cars today is is some stickers. So we have a new sticker pack. It's mainly for 110 scale, but they can go on anything really, depends on what you want. It's hard to see them on the paper because a lot of them are white, but could you zoom in a bit? I'm going to show you these on the body soon. They look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, and we've put them on a 110. There we go. Just turning the lights down a little bit so you can see it nicer. There we go. Yeah. We have quite a few different choices. And so we've put these on some F100 monster trucks so you can have a look at them. Just the bodies, I mean, F100 bodies. So they look pretty cool. So what have we got? Speed, something we all like. Tear it up. We've got a couple of stickers, say trail less traveled. We've got one that I think is more suitable for crawlers. It's called a 3-point turn king. And it's supposed to have one on the other side. Unfortunately, we didn't make, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, we didn't make the right option. I mean, I think in the future we need to change that because it says 3-point turn king in white and then there's a 3-point turn king in yellow. So, but I think you want kind of identical ones for each door. So, so I think we need to adjust that a little bit. But then we've got these cool looking kind of rally style, sponsorship style, where are we? Here. Logos. Adventure, tear it up, crawl hard, grip it and rip it, dirt don't hurt, wild ride, truck life, and crawl hard. So we've got a bunch of options. We've got Team Fair RC up in the window, Fair RC's standard logo and website along here. Very cool. Someone says we all want Bertranci stickers. Yeah, I'd rock some Bertranci stickers, says Takuro, sorry. Bachuro, where am I getting that from? Yeah, I think that's great. We have some Bertranci stickers, and I don't know if they're on sale or not, but we did have some, and we'll check on those for you. But yeah, Bertranci is a cool kind of race-looking name, you know, so I think it's a good thing to have on our stickers. So, but yeah, what do you think? Do you like it? We have one, I'll show you on the blue car as well now. Okay, this is our blue painted F100. So just know if you've got an F100, and they are really sweet cars, a lot of fun to play with, especially for beginners, then we've got a bunch of different color bodies available at Fair RC. So these are great if you want to do some racing, so you can get 2 different colors, or you could do like, you know, if one of your bodies gets really scratched up, then you might want to replace it with something different. But yeah, have a look at the effect on the blue cars. Also very nice. Just a scratch, it says. Okay, and we're going to make some of these in different scales. So for smaller cars, you'll also have some options. Yeah, this is the blue one. And let me show you a couple of other bodies that we've got for the F100. Okay, so this one is coming out quite soon. What do you guys think? Black and green. Okay. This gives me kind of Gorgon vibes, black and green, but very monster trucky, and I think it's very suitable. Yeah, very bright, so visibility is not going to be an issue with this one. Yeah, cool styling around the fenders, a nice stripe, 2-tone. Okay, and then we've got, it says, just remember to add reverse sets to the stickers. Yeah, we have done for the most part. So you can see like Fair Fuel, for example, we've got reverse stickers so they can match on both sides. Tear it up over here. But yeah, this one, we can't really do reverse because, you know, you need it to say 3-point turn king. And so, yeah, we're going to just have to get one of these in a different color so we can put it on the door on both sides. But yeah, pretty nice anyway. I like these stickers. I think they're possibly the best ones that we've ever done so far. You know, we're still learning, getting better. All right, so and one more. Okay. This is a super nice color. We've got some Ford stickering on it. I'm not sure where those stickers come from, but it looks really nice. Castrol stickers on it as well. Okay, but look at that. It's funny having Castrol on a blue and red car rather than a white and green, but the overall effect is really nice. And I think this will be available very soon as well. Okay, so if you've been holding out and you think, oh, I like the F100, but that color, the red, doesn't grab me, well, you've got some really nice ones now. It's gonna look really sweet. So, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get on to our mods now, and we're gonna give one of them away. And I believe we probably, hopefully, got 80 likes. Yeah, we've got over 80 now. So we're pretty good. We're ready to go. But let's show you what we're giving away first. And you're going to be able to choose one or the other. So at the moment, there are two versions. One is with the original FMS cargo bed, and one is with the flatbed that we made, which you've maybe seen the white version of. Let me quickly show you that. This is the white version. We've removed the tire, the spare tire part, but this is the white version, and we love this car, and we've seen a lot of people really love this car. The flatbed is very scale, and the overall look, it kind of changes the posture of the car a little bit. It gives it a little bit more of a forward stance, and and it just looks very, very sweet. I've been using that word a lot today. We have this 3D printed bumper or grille guard at the front. We painted the door handle and the mirror black to match, with the whole overall effect. And we liked it. We liked it very much. But some of the feedback we got was the wheels and tires are a little bit small for this build. So what we wanted to do was use our new Bertrassi's 1.2 wheels and tires. And they're a little bit bigger. I think they're 64 mm. Just give it a little bit more height. And we also, we got a new driver from FMS. Driver and interior. This car doesn't have an interior, so we wanted to install the driver, so we removed the blackened or blacked out windows, and so they're clear windows now, and you can see the driver inside and the interior. That's what we've decided to go for. We've got two versions. The cargo bed version is also available, but there's a third one coming out that I'll talk to you about a bit later. Okay, so let's show. One of the cars that I was going to show was a little bit scratched up, so I asked for a new one, and I've got a box to open. So I'm going to try and do that quite quickly and get it out and show you the new cargo bed version first. Okay, where's the box? It's down here. Okay, and I need a knife. Okay, here we go. Thanks. Okay, which side? Okay. Okay, it comes in these FCX boxes. FCX mods. Okay. What do you guys think of the car? Have you seen it already while I'm opening? Need a Joe driver? It would probably be the strangest looking fake driver if it's me with my big hair. It looked like a helmet on my head, right? So okay, here's the manual. Okay, FCX Mods manual. It's got all the parts listed and so on. Let's get it out of the box. Okay, comes in a nice foam box inside. Okay, and it's a really nice blue. It's fantastic looking blue. Transmitter. Got the standard transmitter with all the modes. Very, very nice and easy to handle. And then we've got this beautiful blue, beautiful blue K10. Let me see if I can pull it out. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's a really nice, dazzling classic blue and chrome combination. And that really sets off the nice chrome wheels as well. And, you know, they just look better than the plastic chrome that you get with the standard model. And these nice kind of straight edge tires give it a really smart look. We've got the driver in there. Okay. And underneath the hood, we have the battery, the ESC, and the power button. Okay. You can see here what I mean by the front locking hubs. Can you zoom in? Front locking hubs and the plain rear hubs. Yeah, very nice look to it. Okay. And with that, you get, and I'll show you this in more detail, this is what the wheels and the hubs look like, brand new and installed. So we've actually taken out the brass weight so that it doesn't add any more weight if you mount it onto a rear car. I don't think there's anywhere to mount it on here, strangely. Okay, so you get a spare anyway. And yeah, that's what it looks like mounted. And then you get the hub in here as well. Very soft material. Okay, so you also get a bunch of other things. So let's quickly run through that. We have the little Phillips head screwdriver. I'm not sure what that's for. Then we have a charger, license plates. So it's going to look much nicer when they're on. Oh, license plates are already on. Interesting. And then we've got a little tow hook or hitch for that you can install at the back. You see there's a little hole there. You can install the tow hook. And yeah, so that's quite easy to do. And then we've also got a hex wrench. Okay. Oh, and in the bag, it's a little Chevrolet logo. So nice little set, and something different, something if you're tired of the old ones, or the old ones didn't quite grab you, this nice blue. And I think it's also a great little kind of starting point for anybody looking to make some modifications to it. Yeah, so okay, let us know what you think in the comments. And I'm going to bring out the flatbed version, but we're not going to do a whole unboxing. You'll be pleased to know, because we already did that. So I've got the flatbed. And then I also, I'd like to run through the lights. Am I breaking it? Okay. Okay. Have a look at this guy. This has been scratched up a little bit. So, you know, you can see the tires, they've been through the mud. And you can see it's got a big scratch along the side. Let's turn it around, hide it from you, show you the driver. Okay, so yeah, cars look a lot better with all the scratches on, don't they? Okay, so here is the flatbed version with the spare wheel and tire mounted on it. And yeah, I'm going to get the lights on as well so you can see those in action. But it looks very cool, and I just think the stance is a lot better if you compare the stance to the white version. If we can put both of them on the screen. Hello. Hi. How's everything? Am I back? Can you hear me? Sound is back. Yes, we did it. We did it. Thank you. We needed 100 likes to get back, guys. That's the thing. Is like if you don't click like, then we're not gonna do any more sound. Turning it off. Okay. Anyway, here we are. So basically, it's a pretty cool thing. There are no indicators, is what I was trying to say. Look at that. No indicators. No matter what mode you're in, no indicators. Finally, I can tell you that nobody really likes indicators. I've been saying all this time, oh, you'll be glad to know we've got indicators, but you knew that I was being sarcastic because actually nobody really likes indicators. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so okay, I'm back. All right, so we're gonna give one of these guys away today. Okay, we're gonna give one away. And whichever one you like, it doesn't matter. You can tell us which one you prefer. But we're going to do a giveaway, and we're going to do it the same way we always do. All you have to do is write blue in the chat box, okay? Blue, B-L-U-E, B-L-U-E, blue in the chat box, and type it again and again and again and again. And then I'm going to count down from 10. I'm going to take a screenshot, and whoever is at the top of my chat box, clearly visible and not cut off at all, will be the winner. Okay, there'll be one winner today. All right, good luck, guys. So, are you doing it? Okay, good. Blue. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Who is the winner? Tell me. Okay, we have a winner. His name is KO Jack. Jack, you just KO'd everybody, and you are the winner. Congratulations, KO Jack. Whoop, whoop. Which one, Jack? Let us know which one you want. You can. We're gonna arrange this by email, but tell everybody which version you'd prefer and why. Okay, let us know in the chat box. But to claim your prize, please email support@fairrc.com and let us know that you won, and we'll set you up with whichever one you like. Okay, congratulations to KO Jack. Okay, KO Jack. Let's see. Did you tell us? We got a smile from KO Jack. That's good. It's nice to get a smile. I'd go classic, says GSG. Which one would you do, guys? What would you prefer? When will the step side come out? So let's bring you on to the final point. So the third version, the elusive step side bed version. So this is something we've been working on for quite a long time, and there have been a lot of little hiccups and changes along the way. At first, we decided to we wanted to make it plastic injection molding so that it was durable and, very nice and finished product. But we decided against it in the end for various reasons to do 3D printing. And we got that already. But you'll be pleased to know that we have changed our minds again, and we're going to do a plastic injection molded step side bed for the K10. This is going to be plastic injection molded with fully functional lights. It's got a wheel mount where you can change the position of the mount. It's been really nicely designed and very thoughtfully designed to try to make it as accurate as possible, while also maintaining enough room to be able to flex those rear tires. So we had to balance that a little bit, but it's got like an openable tailgate. It's got chrome, and this is all going to be coming out. It's also got like a roll cage. I'm telling you all about it. I hope I'm not like giving too much away, but it's going to come out in a few weeks because we're doing the mold for it now. Okay, so just hold on tight, and any step side bed enthusiasts will be very happy with it, I hope, when it comes out in a few weeks. So do bear in mind about that. On the same note, I announced recently that we had some shocks for the FCX24M, and they are, you know, we had them ready, and then we did some further testing on them, and then we decided not to release them in the end, and we're still working on them. So so just bear in mind that that's not quite ready yet. Actually, we were a little bit too ahead of ourselves for that one. So yeah, if you're waiting for those, you may have to wait a little bit longer. But we do care about the quality, and we try to make sure everything's as good as it can be before we release it. So what do you guys think of having a plastic injection molded step-side bed? Are you looking forward to it? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll check them, and then we're going to sign off very, very soon. RC Granny says it looks good. Robert Wolf says my little dog's name is Blue. Okay, I think I'm missing some of the latest comments. It's still catching up, I think. Let me go back, use the other box all the way down to the bottom. Exciting, says Tracy Nana Shake Pruitt. I think I'm due to get a FerRC rig, says Casitas Crawlers. This is my brother's first stream, and he won, says Cooper Gaming. Cooper Gaming, I recognize this name. Okay, well, congratulations, congratulations. Love the idea of injection molded, says Cedar Creek. Will you have mods for the 1.7 Bronco? That's a good question, because when I look at this car, like, I can't imagine anybody not wanting that version, you know? I think that version is too good, and it's very hard to mod it in a way where people would be like, yeah, I'll get this other version, it's better. So what do you think? Is there a version of it that you would like us to make? Let us know. Send us something on Facebook, and we'll figure something out. Yeah. Okay. And Robert Wolf, we love the blue versions, Joe. Hands down, beautiful color. Okay. So, guys, congratulations to the winner today, and thank you very much for joining and for sticking with me through the live stream. I don't know how long we've been on now. What's the time? Just over an hour. So get ready for bed, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.